You're tired of a narcissist and don't want them back. Here's what they usually do. When you reach the point of no longer desiring a narcissist in your life, a significant shift occurs. It's a pivotal moment akin to the universe signaling that this individual, who failed to recognize your worth and may have even tarnished your reputation, is no longer a priority. It's akin to navigating a complex labyrinth of challenges, fortifying your mental, spiritual, and emotional resilience. Through this process, you erect a robust shield safeguarding your entire being, body, mind, and soul, and eradicate any lingering sentiments for them. This forms the crux of implementing the no-contact strategy when they attempt to come back, stirring up turmoil and seeking to reignite the past. It's their opportunity to confront reality. Allow them to confront their own narcissistic traits and convey your lack of interest. Clearly communicate that negotiation is off the table. Employ straightforward language to elucidate the situation, maintaining a respectful tone. While they may require a reality check, it's essential to avoid unnecessary cruelty. Your words can serve as a wake-up call, but refrain from delivering them in a hurtful manner. The Narcissistic Awakening. It's time to break free from the spell of narcissism, to awaken from the trance it casts. You need a jolt of realization, a lightning strike of clarity, to see through the illusion. These individuals dwell in their own realm of self-deception, cloaked in silence and mystery as they push their victims into the shadows. Yet, amidst the fog of uncertainty, they cling to the belief that you yearn for their return in secret. It's time to unite and declare boldly, "Narcissist, your comeback no longer pulls at my heartstrings. Our paths diverge here. You have no entry into my inner world." Our dialogue has reached its conclusion. The stealthy surveillance. Nothing escapes the vigilant gaze of a narcissist who scrutinizes every move of their target with precision. They prowl social media like skilled detectives, almost as if they can read minds. Their tactics are cunning and calculated, leaving behind a subtle but unmistakable imprint of their manipulative games. There's a pivotal moment, often overlooked, involving what seems like a trivial gesture. While it may appear insignificant, for the narcissist, it's a cruel tool of mockery and belittlement. They revel in their actions until they realize the target harbors no desire to reignite the flames of the past. The condition for reconciliation, a profound shift in their toxic behavior, leaves the narcissist shaken. In retaliation, they launch an attack, attempting to expose the target's perceived faults, only to reveal their own deceit to the world. The alarm sounds when the narcissist's surveillance is uncovered, like when the target, perhaps exploring online dating, discovers the narcissist lurking on their profile. The choice of a specific profile picture is a deliberate ploy to unsettle, a blatant reminder of the narcissist's relentless monitoring. Now they stand on precarious ground, having crossed boundaries and caused turmoil. Yet their desire for the target's return burns on, determined and relentless. The journey to liberation. At some juncture in life, you realize you've shed the weight of those who once troubled your existence. After yearning and anticipating their return, a subtle shift occurs within, whispering, "I no longer crave their presence." It's akin to the lifting of morning mist, a moment of clarity dawning within. Regardless of your beliefs, there comes a time when you declare with assurance, "I no longer ache for their presence." If you're presently ensnared in that yearning, resist its pull. We all aspire to reach that juncture where the longing for their return dissipates. This transformation is potent. By erecting steadfast boundaries and unequivocally expressing disinterest, you seize control. So, safeguard your emotions, maintain composure, and respond serenely, unruffled by their ploys. Establishing boundaries and embracing empowerment. Sometimes, a tempest of reproach and vexation brews within, tempting you to unleash your frustrations. I was a fool to chase your elusive shadows. You're an enigma not worthy of my time. Yet, it's imperative to filter those sentiments, ensuring they align with your intentions. Speak your truth, then revel in the empowerment as you press delete and block, expunging them from your life, an emphatic reminder of their transgressions. We often recognize that our words hardly faze narcissists. They twist conversations to fit their narrative. Nonetheless, articulating our stance devoid of overwhelming emotions is paramount. There's no welcome mat for their return. If they attempt to reconnect, firmly shut the door. Consistent rebuffing helps solidify boundaries. When a narcissist discards or mistreats us, it's not necessarily permanent. It's often a ploy for attention, whether positive or negative. Any emotional investment we make fuels their craving. Our assertion underscores their unwelcome status in our lives. Reflecting on the journey. When navigating the intricate dance, especially when children are involved in dealings with a narcissist, it's crucial to adopt a thoughtful and strategic mindset. Establishing and upholding clear boundaries can serve as a potent strategy to navigate these tumultuous waters. Enter the rock method, a valuable tool in this endeavor. The initial step in implementing this method involves prioritizing the well-being of your children. This entails making their needs and interests the focal point of all interactions with the narcissist. Any discussions unrelated to the children must be firmly declared off limits. By erecting this unequivocal boundary, you shield yourself against any covert attempts by the narcissist to resurrect past ties or manipulate the situation to their advantage. It's imperative to underscore that maintaining these boundaries demands unwavering determination and resilience. You must remain steadfast in your dedication to prioritizing the children's welfare and refraining from entangling yourself in unrelated matters. Through this approach, you convey a resounding message to the narcissist. You're sending a clear message that their past hurtful deeds haven't faded from memory, nor been pardoned. They're confronted with the repercussions of their actions, marking a significant stride toward holding them accountable. By adeptly employing the grey rock method and asserting these boundaries, you're not only safeguarding your children, but also voicing your own needs and desires. You're championing what's fair and just, ensuring that the children's well-being remains paramount in your interactions with the narcissist. Though demanding, this approach proves to be a potent tool in maintaining a wholesome and equitable relationship amidst narcissistic dynamics. Narcissists often resort to various potent tactics to re-establish connections, underscoring the importance of not just discerning these ploys, but also summoning the resilience to withstand them. These encounters may become a fixture in your life as you navigate the labyrinth of dealing with a narcissist. However, opting out of their manipulative schemes and games can be a liberating move on your part, and deals a severe blow to their inflated ego. Consistently rebuffing the narcissist's attempts to reconnect can profoundly dent their ego, diverting their focus away from you and compelling them to reassess their tactics. It signifies a significant stride in your journey toward healing and self-preservation as they realize their grip on your life is slipping. They might start to acknowledge the futility of their efforts, eventually turning inward. This shift in focus can mark a pivotal moment in both your healing journey and their ego deflation. Unwittingly causing these fissures in their facade can be viewed as an integral part of your path toward healing and self-discovery. We're grateful for the time you've invested in delving into these insights. Greetings, wonderful viewers, and welcome back to our channel. We're truly grateful for your presence here today. We've curated an invigorating discussion focused on the intriguing topic of what prompts narcissists to experience regret and yearn for your return. This video is designed to offer enlightenment and empowerment, so don't hesitate to dive right in. Narcissists often underestimate the value of others until it's too late. They may have previously belittled and dismissed you, yet their subsequent revaluation and desire for reconciliation can be quite puzzling. Empaths, in particular, tend to trigger this reassessment. Their innate empathy stands out to narcissists, who often fail to appreciate the depth of such connections. Narcissism often breeds a sense of superiority, leading individuals to believe they are above reproach. Conversely, we are driven by love and kindness, striving to do our utmost to avoid causing harm to others. Unfortunately, we frequently find ourselves entangled with toxic individuals who sow seeds of hurt and destruction. In contrast, empaths shine brightly for their compassion and empathy. Focusing on empathy following a significant rejection may naturally prompt a reawakening within us. Empathy and discernment are indeed our strengths, setting us apart from others. As you embark on the journey of healing and acceptance following a breakup, the narcissist observes from afar. As your significance begins to resonate with them once more, they reassess your worth and find themselves captivated by your unique qualities. They may find themselves comparing you to their current partner and reminiscing about the depth of your connection. Narcissists may acknowledge their shortcomings in relationships, yet their introspection tends to be superficial. To them, it's all merely a game. Recognizing their errors, they may attempt to reach out to you, though not without challenges, especially if you've already begun the process of healing and closed the door on them. Their fixation on your life extends to monitoring your social media, even after you've blocked them. Employing various accounts, including fake ones, they persist in tracking your activities. It evolves into a routine akin to that of friends checking in, fueling fantasies of an unattainable reunion. It's crucial to recognize that closing the door signifies a painful awakening for the narcissist. Should you allow them back into your life, they'll reassess your value but continue along their path, knowing they can always return. Maintaining a strict no-contact policy and firmly shutting all avenues of communication are paramount. Refrain from engaging in pleasant interactions with them. Instead, transmit only negativity. While closure may occasionally seem necessary, refrain from providing positive reinforcement. A few words uttered in the final stages of a relationship may suffice for closure, as I've personally experienced. Finding closure by expressing oneself during the concluding days of the relationship can be immensely liberating. Narcissists reevaluate your worth, envisioning you as an unattainable dream they long to reclaim. To shield yourself from the toxicity of such individuals, it's imperative to remain spiritually and psychologically resilient. Sealing the door firmly shut prevents their re-entry and expedites their process of revaluation. You become their idol, the one they fear losing, yet ultimately do. In the comments section, you'll find anecdotes from individuals who attempted to reconnect after a decade or more. I've heard stories of brief encounters leading to contact years later. As empaths and chosen ones, our energy is unparalleled, rendering them unable to find it elsewhere. You ascend to the pedestal of their obsession when they find themselves without recourse. You morph into their addiction to social media, their relentless fixation. Recently, my narcissist attempted to breach my boundaries through deceitful online personas, a topic I detailed in one of my videos. Your influence is so potent that they crave any residual attention you might afford them. Merely hearing your voice, whether through a fabricated profile or an anonymous call, brings them solace. Despite their peculiar methods, your rarity prompts them to reassess your value. Upholding your healing journey and fortifying your self-worth post-relationship will fortify your resilience. I, along with numerous survivors, can attest to this transformation. Rest assured, you will triumph over the shackles of pain and trauma bonds in the initial stages of your recovery. As you rebuild your sense of worth, new avenues of exploration beckon, perhaps even opportunities abroad. Were it not for the absence of the narcissist, I wouldn't have achieved this significant milestone. Establishing new ventures and surmounting obstacles have amplified my value, and the same holds true for you. As the narcissist fixates on the past, their perusal of your social media and other platforms reveals your growth since departing from them. This realization stings them deeply. While they remain stagnant, perpetually altering their facade to align with their current partner and feigning new interests, your genuine evolution stands as a testament to your authenticity. Recognize that they once again idolize you, reaffirming your intrinsic worth. Even in silence, the narcissist mulls over these thoughts. Prioritizing the cultivation of your value is paramount. Enhanced understanding of narcissistic behavior can be gleaned through various avenues, including personal experiences and academic study. I delve deeply into the psyche of narcissists to unravel their intricacies. While some channels may portray narcissists as insurmountable adversaries, my own journey revealed a different narrative, one which I shared on YouTube. Despite their persistent attempts at reconnection, I remained steadfast, knowing full well that they regretted their actions. You might find yourself receiving nighttime calls, perhaps even with their new partner, which explains the peculiar timing. My recommendation: block them, change your number, and sever all ties to deliver a significant blow to their narcissistic ego. That's the strategy. If you're interested in learning how to silence and torment narcissists, be sure to check out my video. But never forget your inherent worth. Whether you believe it stems from God or the universe, your essence is unparalleled. It's not your outward appearance, but your boundless enthusiasm that sets you apart in a crowd of 100 individuals. Your incomparable energy is the driving force behind this channel. Empaths possess an innate ability to form deep connections with others. However, mirroring the narcissist often leads to the initial discard. Through divine intervention, we aid in the disposal of their trash. Engaging with individuals allows us to penetrate their facade, revealing the narcissist's underlying low self-esteem. This distinction is crucial. Recognizing the disparity between a narcissist's facade of superiority and their genuine self-perception is paramount. The discard phase is a pivotal moment, as it forces the narcissist to acknowledge what they once took for granted. Upon experiencing the discard, they begin to idolize you, realizing the value of what they lost. This awakening typically occurs post-discard or after severing ties. Creating distance triggers this realization, and an early dismissal would have facilitated this process. When you cut them off, they swiftly awaken to the reality of their actions, feeling liberated and elated if they were the ones who rejected you. The reassessment phase commences when they comprehend the stark contrast between you and their new partner. It's essential to acknowledge your uniqueness and count your blessings. Reflect on the progress you've made in dealing with the narcissist. Your efforts have not been in vain. They may resurface unexpectedly in your life, as I've personally experienced. While I once believed my love for the narcissist was squandered, love has since re-emerged in other forms, albeit not romantically. In light of my past grievous error, I've become highly discerning about who I allow into my life. I caution you against repeating similar mistakes out of loneliness, a feeling we've all grappled with. Take the time to nurture yourself as you heal and redirect your energy toward other facets of your life. This energy is potent. It holds the potential for greatness, when channeled into endeavors such as health, business, sports, or other passions. As you undergo the process of rebuilding, the narcissist is left incredulous at the magnitude of your newfound worth. Strive to become untouchable. While we may have once lowered our standards to accommodate a narcissist, it's imperative that we now set the bar higher. Any individual we allow into our lives must be exceptional. Settling for less in relationships is no longer an option. Entering into a new relationship before fully healing is detrimental. As survivors of abuse, we understand that healing is a gradual journey. It's characterized by a series of peaks and valleys, devoid of constant sunshine and rainbows. The scars of narcissistic abuse may never fully fade, but it's crucial to recognize that it's not our fault. We weren't naive. We simply encountered someone into whom we poured our love and purity, a gesture that ultimately dismantled the narcissist. The process of revaluation commences when we evolve into something the narcissist can no longer possess. Following the discard, they may reassess your worth weeks later, especially if you maintain silence and refrain from contacting them. Initiating contact to reconcile and revive the relationship will invariably shift the dynamics. Such reactions are common. There's no cause for concern. Despite their meticulous study of our behavior, they are often caught off guard by our resilience. We emerge from these trials stronger and more resilient than ever before. We evolve through our mistakes, emerging stronger on the other side. Let them mourn your absence and futilely compare you to others, only to realize your superiority is unmatched. Nowhere will they encounter someone quite like you. As for their supposed pursuit of another empath, consider that they failed to appreciate having one early in the relationship. They likely continued to provoke their ex with reminders of our presence through photographs. They didn't value us then, nor do they now, until the relationship concludes, prompting a belated recognition of our significance. Indeed, absence does indeed make the heart grow fonder. As you distance yourself, prioritize your spiritual, physical, mental, and healing growth, intensifying the process of revaluation. Narcissists are devastated by this reassessment as you continue to heal and flourish. Keep pushing forward, have faith in the journey, and understand that the separation was divinely ordained. The universe orchestrated your liberation from narcissistic entanglements. It's never too late for a fresh start. A subscriber shared the story of their father, who found love in his 70s after enduring 20 to 30 years with a narcissist. They now live joyously, traversing the globe together. Consider the time spent with the narcissist as a period of mental refinement, rather than wasted years. It has enhanced our resilience, sharpened our analytical abilities, and deepened our comprehension of intricate circumstances. Regardless of their whereabouts, narcissists continue to reassess and idolize us from afar. Subscribe to our channel for more insightful discussions like this. If you'd like to support our endeavors, kindly consider donating via the link provided in the description box. Remember, we're here to support you throughout your journey. Stay tuned for our upcoming video. Until then, remain vigilant and serene.